Hey everybody, it's Tim McGeary in the music room. Yeah, been 10 years since I've been here, but I find my way home. This has been great here. I love this place. The whole vibe is just awesome. So this first song's called "This Close to Heaven," and I always sort of put it out as like when a man sees a beautiful woman. Sometimes that's when they start to pray, and that's one of these kind of songs. I believe in Jesus, and I believe in angels. I believe one landed just a few feet away, so close I can touch her, but for me to reach her, it's more than this sinner has to say. So Lord, please forgive me, haven't talked to you in days, but if you could introduce me, oh, I swear that would change. Give me strength to walk on over some words once I get there. Oh, please, Jesus, don't leave me this close to heaven without a prayer. Well, I ain't perfect, might not be worth it, but I always do the best I can. The second she landed, oh, something happened, 'cause all I wanna be is a better man. So Lord, please forgive me, I haven't talked to you in days, but if you could introduce me, oh, I swear that would change. Give me strength to walk on over some words once I get there. Oh, please, Jesus, don't leave me this close to heaven without a prayer. So give me strength to walk on over some words once I get there. Oh, please, Jesus, don't leave me this close to heaven without a prayer. Oh, please, Jesus, don't leave me this close to heaven, Lord, without a prayer, yeah. Thanks.
Tim McGeary, back in the music room after 10 years. Welcome, and thank you for being here. It's just an honor to have you back in the studio.
And your wonderful
Thanks.
bride, Carol, too.
That's right.
I say bride. It's a bride for a while.
Yeah.
She's a bride.
It's a commitment. It's a commitment.
You have a song called "Stop Me If I'm Wrong," or "Stop Me If I'm Wrong."
This is on a CD. I wrote this with Lisa Carver, who's an awesome writer. Yeah, it's on iTunes, and you can buy it, from me. You can go to the website. There's a couple ways. If you want, like, a hard copy, you can.
That's
they'll send it to you.
timmcgeary.com.
TimMcGeary.com. It's called Secondhand Saint. I talked about this last night, but, every once in a while you get this one line in a song, and this one is one of my favorites. Like, whoa, 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 the whispered yes. My, the warmth of a woman's neck. It's the sweet sound of surrender when the shoulder loses the dress. Here we go. Whoa, 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 it calls you out My, it speaks so loud. When you walked into the room, my cool walked out. Whoa, 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 you move like that. My, the curve of a woman's back. Oh, you know what you know when you know you ain't coming back. We've been dancing around this fire. Baby, you coming on strong. We ain't making it to last call, darling. We ain't going home alone. Stop me if I'm wrong. Whispered yes. My, the warmth of a woman's neck. It's the sweet sound of surrender when the shoulder loses a dress. We've been dancing around this fire. Baby, you holding on strong. I ain't letting go if you ain't letting go, and we ain't waking up alone. Stop me if I'm wrong. I said, baby, you know what you're doing. I said, baby, baby, baby. We've been dancing around this fire. Baby, you holding on strong. I ain't letting go if you ain't letting go. And we ain't waking up alone. Stop me if I'm wrong. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop me if I'm wrong. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop me if I'm wrong. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop me if I'm wrong. Thanks.
The title of the next song intrigues me because if you got, like 500 songwriters, you get 500 completely different ideas. Tell us about Tim McGeary's rendition of 3 Shots of Whiskey.
3 shots of whiskey. Well, this is where you guys got to sing, right? You got to say 2 shots of gin, right? 2 shots of gin? 2 shots of gin?
2 shots of gin.
Don't say it like you're at church. Say it like 2 shots of gin.
2 shots of gin.
Okay, that's better. Okay.
Get Pentecostal is what
Yeah.
you got to say.
We in church. Okay, yeah.
Hallelujah.
Well, it's so funny. It's like, when I do my co-writing and stuff, I usually do have little meditation things. So there's a place called Edwin Warner Parks, and it has this beautiful sort of mountain and path. And actually, it sort of takes about 40, 50 minutes to do the little round. So I go up there, and it's a beautiful. It's like in spring. It's a beautiful spring day, and it's the new leaves, and you get that that smell of the mountain air, and you get that the new green. It's like you just feel like, oh man, this is like it smells so good and clean, and it's spring. So what comes to my brain is 3 shots of whiskey and 2 shots of gin. Don't even ask me where that came from. I have no idea. But it's actually got on Jason Bradley from South Africa. He's sort of like a Brad Paisley. That it was a #1 country album in South Africa that year, and I got my royalty check of $24.50. So,
Yeah.
so I guess the #1 album takes about maybe 30 copies. I don't know. So I don't know what I'm gonna say. So it's called 3 Shots of Whiskey, and you'll see when it comes in the chorus. At the end of the chorus, I'm going to ask you to sing it. Okay, so like. I'm sitting here as you're setting up. You say, what can I get you, my friend? I said, pour me a glass, and I pour out my past. I tell you what I need before I begin. I need 3 shots of whiskey and 2 shots of gin. Down one horse town where I grew up, I'm never going back again. To fix the way I'm feeling, forget where I have been. I need 3 shots of whiskey and 2 shots of gin. Yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. It's not because that she left me, 'cause I've done with bad love in the past. I just wish my best friend wasn't the other man. I guess I'll change my status, single again. I need 3 shots of whiskey and 2 shots of gin. That one horse town where I grew up, I'm never going back again. To fix the way I'm feeling, forget where I have been. I need 3 shots of whiskey and 2 shots of gin. Yeah, oh, oh, oh. Now, sometimes in some songs, the last verse is the most important. Sort of tells the whole story. So here it goes. I'm gonna miss my drinking buddy, but I'm not really gonna miss my wife. I'll make some new amigos down here in Mexico and try to forget where I buried them both that night. I need 3 shots of whiskey and 2 shots of gin. That one horse town where I grew up, I'm never going back again. To fix the way I'm feeling, get where I have been. I need 3 shots of whiskey and 2 shots of gin. One more time. I need 3 shots of whiskey and 2 shots of gin. That one horse town where I grew up, I'm never going back again. To fix the way I'm feeling, forget where I have been. Need 3 shots of whiskey and 2 shots of gin. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
That's what to me every time I went to the mountains. I know that.
Yeah, that's it. I think it was just like the serenity of it all lets you receive the gift of the words to give you that
That's true.
song.
You know, Steve Goodman said, I never wrote a song, I just wait on the next verse. And I always thought, for songwriters, that's really kind of what we do.
Right.
Yeah.
We wait.
Well, the big thing in Nashville is like, can that kid write a song? Can he write a second verse? You're good. Bring him in. It's like the dreaded second verse.
Your next song is Make a Change.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just on
We
the
all
CD.
need to do that sometimes, don't we?
Yeah. I wrote this song a while ago, and it's like, you never know. And I brought this song back, and because of all the crazy stuff that we've been going through the last couple of years, and especially now. So it's going to Make a Change, and I don't know, I think it's appropriate, so it's called Make a Change. It goes something like this. We could use a little peace down here on planet Earth. Put that ego in a drawer and keep it shut. Let go of pride and grab on to forgiveness. It's God's business. We're only here just for a minute, doing the best that we can. Show some love to each other, just might be enough to make a change, to make a change, to make a change, to make a change. Yes, it starts with some love. Give $1 to that man on the corner. You don't know where he's been or where he's going. He was a baby once, and his mama tried to show him love. So why not us? We're only here just for a minute, doing the best that we can. Show some love to each other, just might be enough to make a change, to make a change, to make a change, to make a change. Yes, it starts with some love. To make a change, to make a change, to make a change, to make a change. Yes, it starts with us and us. We're only here just for a minute, doing the best that we can to make a change, to make a change. Yes, it starts with some love. To make a change, to make a change. Yes, it starts with us, and we gotta change, change if we're gonna find it. And we gotta change, yeah, we gotta change if we're gonna find it. We could use a little peace down here on planet Earth.
Yeah.
Thanks. Couldn't get all those high notes I wanted to get out right now. A little.
I tell you,
man,
to
it's
me,
a great song.
yeah, and that song is so Tim McGeary.
I know, I know.
Yeah, yeah.
I know it. You have a song called American Made, which should be picked up somewhere because it's just like the salt of the earth kind of song.
Well, this, it's been cut a couple times. This kid out of New Jersey, and Amanda Nagurney, she had a female version, which sounds great, by the way. She sounds like Martina McBride doing this song. But I'm a firefighter. I was at 9/11. I worked on the pile. I was there for 2 weeks at 9/11 when the towers fell. And, it was a life changer. And I saw so many...
It was a nation changer, wasn't it?
It's a nation changer.
Yeah.
I mean, we came together, and I love that about, so many times we just see all this negative stuff in the news because negative stuff seems to, like, people want to go, oh, my God, and they just want to hear it. But that's not most of us. Most of us are good people doing good things on a regular basis. And our nation, like, when things go down, we rally as a nation. I love that. And, and I worked with the towers, and I also worked with the people from Katrina. And I saw so many random acts of kindness over and over again. As Americans, we did a little thing last night, the little hell yeah thing. But, we do a lot of stuff with veterans. We work with Gary Hannon has this thing we do is the VFW will pick out a guy that's like down on his luck, and we'll do a show for him, and we'll raise about $2-3 grand, and we just hand it to me at the show. And so, like, hey, go pay your rent, go get your car fixed, whatever you need to do. And I think the two things is, like, it's great for him to get the money, but I think the most important thing to him is to seeing that people say, hey, we support what you did, we support you for what you did, and we're going to put our money where their mouth is. And the guys know that, okay, people actually do care. So let's go American Made and go something like this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The smoking pipes of a Harley and the rumble that it makes, the laughter of a child, her first July parade. You got a baseball diamond on a summer night, you got a hot dog and an high school beer, and you're singing the national anthem, and you're holding back a tear. Yeah, it's what we do, it's who we are, it's where we stand. depression didn't break us. Our people held on strong. It taught us what was important, and sometimes we could be wrong. And the fathers that fought before us, and the sacrifice that they made. There's an 18-year-old standing in the sand, and he's doing the very same. It's what we do, it's who we are, it's where we stand. American made, yes I am, it's American made. Yes we can, American made. It's tried and true, it's American made. It's me and you, it's what we do, it's who we are, it's where we stand as Americans. When the towers fell around us, we knew just what we had to do. One nation under God, one country for me and you. And we all cried for freedom, for what was right and what was true. And we all stood together, we were all red, white, and blue. It's what we do, it's who we are, it's where we stand. American made, yes I am, it's American made. Yes we can, it's American made. It's tried and true, it's American made. It's me and you, it's what we do, it's who we are, it's where we stand. American made, American made, American made.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
You know,
I tell you, I don't know any person that puts so much of themselves into a song.
You
It's
know-
just amazing.
Tim, back in 2006, when you were here in the late winter, early spring of that year, you were the first person that came and did a show outside of the Texas Theater with us. We weren't in this room. We were upstairs in the old studio where we did the first 90 of the radio shows. When we came here that day, you played the song you're going to do next, and I've never forgot it.
Thank you. Well, this is actually the song that my friend Mike Kinnaman now that I played for him, and he was like, he didn't tell me he really liked this song because it'd be too much, but he's the one that's guided me through the national politics and got me a lot of connections and introduced me to a lot of people and showed me the way to do it. This has been on a bunch of TV shows, stuff like that that I've done live stuff, sort of locally, and it is. The people they enjoy this song. It
It's
just touches
you.
them.
It's to me. This is the song I think I identify with this or Low Man, which you can
Yeah.
go well to. But
Yeah.
something about those. But now I've got new songs I've got to think about.
Oh,
now.
yeah,
American
yeah.
Made and all these other
Absolutely.
songs. Would you do Helen?
Yes, sure. I love this song. I walked by the old man down in the corner. His arms stretched out like to say please. And needed someone to talk to. I was working hard to find a little peace. There's a hole in me, there's a hole in you, there's a hole in us, ready to fill with love, to find ourselves, to keep our space, skim this hell when we make. And then he's talking about this woman. He said it was the girl of his dreams. I felt the tears start to well up. It sounded a lot like you and me. There's a hole in me, there's a hole in you, there's a hole in us, ready to fill with love, to find ourselves, to keep our space, to skim this hell that we make. There are things now worth keeping, but we got to find a way. But our minds keep on changing, rearranging, to find the love we seek inside ourselves. It's been 4 months since I've seen you. My friends still say you look sad. Last night I got through without crying. Yesterday without getting mad. There's a hole in me, there's a hole in you, there's a hole in us, ready to fill with love, to find ourselves, to keep our space, to skim this hell, to fill with love, to find ourselves, to keep our space, to skip this hell.
Like it more all the time. That's a song right there now. You've got a song called The Church. Tell us about that.
When I go up to Nashville on Route 24, I've been, that's the road I go to 75-24, and I've been passing this old white church with this red roof. I probably passed it like, I don't know, 50, 60 times. There's an old headstones that they're sort of worn away and stuff. And so I wrote this song with a guy named Lee Bach. And I always say, I got to give this guy, because, you're never supposed to name drop, but his great-great-great-great-great-daddy is Johann Sebastian Bach, and it's very cool. And he grew up in a town in Canada, and they only had one building, one church, so everyone used it. The Jews came in, used it as a synagogue on a Saturday, somebody came on a Sunday, somebody came on a Wednesday. Everyone in the town that had a different religion, they used the one church. And I thought, like, well, maybe that's the way it should be. Just saying, because, we're all humans on the planet. Everyone wants to separate us, but we're not, so let's call the church. And this is actually supposed to be the single. We're supposed to be doing a video from this coming up in the next couple weeks, next couple months. But it goes like this. I've been here 100 years and day. I've been through fire, snow, wind, and rain. Always welcome, my new friend. The doors are open, so come on in. I seen the rich and I seen poor, wearing out my hardwood floor. The Inside these walls I found their way, stood and sang Amazing Grace. I'm the little white church with the red roof at the edge of town. It's where I serve my time, standing on sacred ground. And I got a bell that rings real true, a holy book in every pew, and a corner pulpit, and a cross on the wall. My new friend, you can come and take it on. I seen the rich and I seen poor, wearing out my hardwood floor. Inside these walls I found their way, stood and sang Amazing Grace. I'm the little white church with the red roof at the edge of town. I guess I serve my time, 'cause tomorrow you're gonna tear me down. Tears of joys and wedding gowns, baptized babies too many to count, folks in caskets heaven bound. And I seen the rich and I seen poor, wearing out my hardwood floors. Inside these walls I found their way, stood and sang Amazing Grace. I'm the little white church with the red roof at the edge of town. I guess I serve my time, 'cause tomorrow you're gonna tear me down. Ooh, after 100 years,
You know, it's always hard to pick out a favorite of yours because all your songs are good. But for me, this next song is one that just stuck with me 10 years ago. I woke up singing it in my head this morning and cussing you for it. And luckily, you've given me permission to perform it, so I'm going to work on doing that.
Oh, I'd love
But anyway,
to do it.
it's called Low Man in Heaven.
I actually wrote this for a friend of mine, John Hampton, who was going through some stuff. He was in a place in Texas getting some help. I'm 27 years clean and sober, so I knew that journey, you know. And I've been through that, you know. And you know, it's funny because people are like, I got to fight my addiction. Actually, I'm grateful to God that I had that addiction because it showed me the lowest point where he could move me and work with me. When I was a paramedic, I had of course we had a lot of people that were in the middle of their disease, and and a lot of them, and it's funny because as soon as one of those guys got in the back of the ambulance and I was there, and they go, "Uh-oh, he's gonna get the talk," But what I wanted to show him is like, listen, there's light at the end of the tunnel. You don't have to do this. I changed my whole life. You know what I mean? I made good decisions. I did have a good family and stuff like that to support me, which sometimes they don't. You make good decisions, and my whole life changed. I got my music career going. I got a beautiful house. I have a great retirement, with the FRA. I feel so grateful every day that everything, But I know what it's like when you're in the middle of it, and you think there's no end. How's it going to end? I can't live without this. I'm just never going to be. I should just die, and that's where you get into that part. This is called Low Man in Heaven. It goes like this. comes to me, much more than before. Run away, baby, 'cause I'm no fun anymore. I don't wanna live, don't wanna be strong, but every day I wake up and somehow I carry on. Driving through this Texas town, the moon on the mountains it shine. 20 miles on that Gulf shoreline, I wanna dip myself in. Some borrowed time, and I feel like a lone man in heaven, working on some borrowed time, borrowed time. I made some mistakes, you can all claim to that. Which one, baby, can I take back? Driving through this Texas town, moon on the mountains it shines. 20 miles on that Gulf shoreline, I wanna dip myself in. And one more time, and I feel like a lone man in heaven, working on some borrowed time, and I feel like a lone man in heaven, working on some borrowed time, and I feel like a lone man in heaven, yeah, working on some borrowed time, and I working on some borrowed time, borrowed time.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, what's the next one we're doing?
I agree, one of the great ones.
Oh, man.
Not That Way. Tell us about it.
Oh, okay. It's the word that no man ever wants to hear when you first start dating, you know? Honey, I love you, just not that way. What? You want to be my shopping partner? What? We can be best friends. What? No, so, and I wrote this song with a girl named Dawn Renee, and it's funny. Have you guys been watching The Voice? Dan Schaefer? He actually did the first. We did a version of it, and we wanted to be a country song, but he's like a great singer. He's like awesome, and he's like a soul singer though. And the first time I was like, well, it's really beautiful, Dan, but it's not really, you know. So. But he's a great guy, and he's an awesome artist, and I mean, he's just a phenomenal, you know, what he does. And if you listen to the words of the song, this guy's a really nice guy, you know. And it's called Not That Way. I loved you the first moment we met. You stood in the door in that summer dress. What a sweet silhouette. And we sat down, you gave simple advice. Talked about love and talked about life. What are you doing on the weekend? How about Friday night? Months had passed, I thought the time was right. You held my hand and looked me in the eyes. And oh, my heart was sinking. Maybe I should walk away. When you told me that you loved me, just not that way. No, no, not that way. The 3 kamikazes, 2 bears, and some Patron on ice. I thought you're going for the record, girl, on your birthday party night. Well, you lost your shoe and you lost your mind. You were dancing on the table like a wild child, singing Redneck Woman at the top of your lungs. How you made everybody smile. You fell, you put your arms around my neck, said take me home tonight. And then you tried to kiss me, and I had to push you away. You don't know how much I wanted to. It's not that way, no, no. Well, you found love with my best friend. You got married and I was the best man. Had to push my feelings way down deep inside. But I loved you both, so I made it right. And he went off for his country to fight. Both thought he'd be coming home soon. And I was there when you got the letter and the news. He won't be coming home. Tried to kiss me, and I had to push you away. You don't know how much I wanted to. Just not that way. I'll always love you, girl. Just not that way. Oh no, not that way, yeah, yeah. Not that way, yeah.
And you got 2 more songs for us, and one of the songs I remembered that you did last night, that the whole room was with you on, was Wounded Man. Tell us about that song.
It's funny because I was sitting in the kitchen one night and playing my guitar, and I don't know if anyone else saw it, but you make a riff and you. Mike goes, I like that. Keep doing that. I went, what? And I go, oh, please remember it. Please remember it. So I wrote this with my friend Corey Bark. That was another one of my favorite writers to write with. We've written a lot of songs, and we got some stuff going possibly in this movie up, and it's a big movie. We're going to get the word on that's been picked up by one of the music directors. It's up on the list. Cash Creek is there's a song called Trouble and Love that's going to be picked up. So we wrote this song, and it's on the album, and it's the first song on my CD. And luckily I had this guy Sasha, who's from a band called Bering Straits. I don't know if you remember them. They were like this Russian band that came doing country music. And Sasha's like He's a monster, and I mean a monster dobro player. Well, he's a friend of Mike Kinnaman's. He Bering Strait stayed in his house for 8 years as they were here, all 5 of them. And he's like, this guy, so they're real good friends. And so Mike Coleman said,
That's an extended weekend.
Yeah.
Yes, there you go. Well, he brought him up from Russia, and so he called Sasha and he goes, "Hey, can you put some dobro on Tim's song?" He goes, "Sure, man, send me a track up." Killed it. It's like, so. Oh, she was here. This is how I wrote it, though. Thought his love could make her stay, but fate had other plans that day. Forever held her in his hand, forever left him a wounded man. A wounded man. Charred heart and black as coal, scorched his pride and burned his soul. Never had a snowball's chance, such was the life of a wounded man. A wounded man. Never met a man so unblessed, buried deep in deep regret, living in a broken promised land. Oh Lord, have mercy on a wounded man. His old man lived by the gun. He was shot by the sheriff down in 91. Way too young to understand, left his son a wounded man. Mama was an eggshell ready to fall. They found her one day in a bathroom stall. Blood on the floor, a knife in her hand, left her son a wounded man. A wounded man. Never met a man so unblessed, buried deep in deep regret, living in a broken promised land. Oh Lord, have mercy on a wounded man. Laid him down in a box of pine. No one came and no one cried. Angels came and took his hand, welcomed home a wounded man. Peace at last. I'd like to do one more song if I could. This is sort of a sad one. For the people that don't know, I lost my 8-year-old son in a car accident 10 years ago. And this song is called Hold On. And last night we had a few people that needed to hear this song. And every time I play it, somebody needs to hear this song. And so it touches people's hearts. And that's what I love about it, that, you know, that I love that I can, you know, do something for them so they can, you know, maybe start their healing. Because that one person yesterday, I can tell that she's still in the grieving process. And there's really no, you know, people say, well, you've been grieving for so long. There's no set time. Some people grieve for 1 year, 2 months. Some people grieve for 10 years. But it's whatever it is, it's okay. This is called Hold On. And it's basically the day after. What happens, like, you know, when you lose somebody. And this doesn't always be about death either. It can be about relationships, job, whatever. But like, what happens, you know, when things happen, and you say, like, man, how am I going to make it to the next day? How can I do this? So it's called Hold On. How can I ever smile again? There ain't no hole deep enough to bury this pain I'm in. don't believe in joy with the light of day. 'Cause my blue sky's dark, so cloudy and gray. I'm kneeling here, trying to understand. So I'm asking you, Lord, give me a helping hand as I hold on and hold on. Sun gonna shine again someday, and I hold on and hold on. Two praying hands holding on to faith. He pats me on the back, says time will heal. Oh, thank you, Pastor, but that's not what I wanted to hear. Had a dream last night, I turned back time again, only to wake to this nightmare, the one I'm living in. I'm kneeling here, trying to understand. So I'm asking you, Lord, give me a helping hand as I hold on and hold on. Sun gonna shine again someday, and I hold on and I hold on. Two praying hands holding on to faith. You gotta hold on. You gotta hold on. Step by step, day by day, you gotta hold on. Mama said, just move forward, don't think about the past. Oh, you might get stuck, son, if the pain don't last. 'Cause you believe in God, and every single day he'll be showing you the light, showing you the way as you hold on and hold on. Sun gonna shine again someday, and I hold on and I hold on. Two praying hands holding on to faith. Thanks.
Great song.
Huh?
That's going to touch a lot of people.
Yes, it is. Well, we are getting ready to conclude our show. So if you would please tell us about Johnny and Mavis and take us out of the show with that.
Okay. I write with Dave Gibson, the Gibson Miller Band, and this is like one of those things where you're writing a song, you have a great idea, and then, you know, and somehow we got the Johnny and Mavis. Now, I don't know where Mavis came from. And we're both saying, like, where did Mavis come from? So,
We know Mavis. So.
yeah.
We do.
Oh, sure.
It's an
But
older name.
he's a Texas boy, and Johnny Garcia, the guitar player for Garth Brooks, is he's worked with him, and Johnny likes this song too. It's one of his favorites. So it goes like something like this. And Johnny's got a guitar, and Mavis got a song. Play sweet country music all night long. down in a juke joint down on the river walk. San Antone, Johnny's got a guitar, Mavis got a song. They like the old stuff, don't care about the new. The latest song in the repertoire, some 1962. Play a little Django Reinhardt, drink a lot of Lone Star, get a little stoned. Johnny's got a guitar, Mavis got a song. When they play that wildwood flower and the great speckled bird, when she sings that honky-tonk angel, you hang on every word. When they jump in going back to Jackson, oh man, it really turns them on. Johnny's got a guitar, Mavis got a song. They're both living a Hank Williams dream. They wear those boots and rhinestones, worn out jeans, and when they harmonize, it'll make you cry. And deep down in your soul, Johnny's got a guitar, Mavis got a song. When they play that wildwood flower and the great speckled bird, when she sings that honky-tonk angel, you hang on every word. When they jump in going back to Jackson, oh man, it really turns them on. Johnny's got a guitar, Mavis got a song. Johnny's got a guitar, Mavis got a song, yeah. Johnny and Mavis.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, man. Thank you for inviting me to the music room again. I love it here. If anyone is a songwriter gets a chance to do this, do it. It's awesome. Randy and Helen are great. The room's great. The audience great. Reno, great on sound. All right. Thank you so much. Yeah.
And thank you to our listening audience out there. We get about 100,000 of you a month listening. Keep on tuning in. You're in the music room.